In this video, we'll balance the equation for NH3 plus O2 plus CH4. We have ammonia plus oxygen gas plus methane. Let's count the atoms up and then balance the equation. We have 1 nitrogen, 3 hydrogens, but be careful, we have these 4 here, so we need to add those in. So we have a total of 7 hydrogens on the reactant side, 2 oxygens, and just the 1 carbon. Product side, we have nitrogen, 1 of those, hydrogen, 1 here, plus the 2 in water. So we've got to count those up. 3 hydrogen atoms, oxygen, just the 1, and then again, just the 1 carbon. So the hydrogens are going to be a bit of a challenge here. So I could balance the oxygens by putting a 2 here, but that still wouldn't solve the problem with the hydrogens. Further, since I have this oxygen by itself, I'd kind of like to balance the oxygens last. What I think I'll do is try to get an even number over here. And to do that, if I put a 2 in front of the ammonia, that would give me 1 times 2. I'd have 2 nitrogen atoms. Now I have 2 times 3. I have 6 plus the 4 here. So now I have 10 hydrogens, and that might be something I can work with. It's rather challenging, but I could put a 4 in front of the H2O, and that would get me close. Maybe that'll show me what I need to do. So now I need to update the hydrogens here. So I have 1 here plus 4 times 2, that's 8. So I have 9. And then oxygen, I have the 1 times the 4. That'll give me 4 oxygen atoms, but those are easy to fix. It's still a problem though. I could put a 2 in front of the HCN. That's going to mess everything up, but it would balance the hydrogens. Let's try it. So for nitrogen, I have 1 times 2. That'll give me 2 nitrogens. Those are actually balanced. Hydrogen, I have 1 times 2, plus I have the 2 times the 4, 8. So I have 10 of those. That's okay. Those are balanced. My hydrogens, I still have 4, but I have 1 times 2. That'll give me 2 carbons. And so the carbons, they're the problem right now. All I could do is put a 2 in front of the CH4. So for the carbons, 1 times 2, that does balance the carbons, but now the hydrogens are off again. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 times 4, that's 8. That gives me 14 hydrogens. So now I could again fix the oxygens easily, but the hydrogens, they're off. So right now, everything but the hydrogens and oxygens are balanced. So we're actually very close. So if I change this coefficient to 6, that would mean I'd have 2 times 6, that would give me 12 plus these 2 hydrogens. That would balance the hydrogens, and we'd need to update the oxygen. So let's do that. So 1 times 2 is 2 plus the 2 times the 6 here, that's the 12. That gives us 14. So we've balanced the hydrogens. Oxygens, we have 6 times 1, that gives us 6. But here's where it's nice. This oxygen's by itself. If I put a 3 here, it doesn't change anything but the oxygen. 2 times 3, that gives us 6. We're done. This equation is balanced. So this is a tough equation to balance. It took a lot of trial and error for us to figure this out, but we had a few tricks like getting things to even numbers and leaving the oxygen here till last. This is Dr. B with the balanced equation for NH3 plus O2 plus CH4. Thanks for watching.